it really puts you in a position of almost loneliness, because when you understand this and you understand how many people are ignorant of it and not even willing to discuss it, they're so fearful, they're so mind controlled, they live in such closed-mindedness and apathy to what's going on around them because they're fearful about it. They think, they have that victim mentality, that woe is me mentality, that, oh, I'm just little me. What can I possibly do to change this dynamic? Well, the first thing you could do is change yourself and get out of your own ignorance. It's a difficult process. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. You're going to have to do a lot of deconditioning and reevaluation of your own belief systems, a reevaluation of how you've lived your life. And most people don't want to do that. They don't want to look in that mirror. They don't want that. That's what this really is all about, folks, is deep personal introspection about the beliefs you've formerly held and the ones you still hold and the ones you are staying attached to that don't serve who you are and don't serve humanity as a whole at all. All they're doing is contributing. All those belief systems that most people are attached to and are so fearful of leaving at the door are the very things that are enslaving you. They're not doing you any good. They never have. Just like government has never done you any good. Government has never been on anybody's side. It has just been there to control and enslave. That's what bad belief systems have been there to do. They've never really done anybody any good except put them in a comfort level, in a comfort zone, where they say, well, hey, this is all I know. Better the devil you know than the one you don't know, right? Wrong. You know what? Sometimes that devil that you know is going to get you killed. It's going to lead you over the cliff. It's like people are just so fearful of what they don't understand. That's why they want to stay attached. Another reason they want to stay so attached to these belief systems that don't serve us is because they know that that getting rid of those inaccurate, erroneous belief systems and taking on the truth and taking the truth in themselves means that they need to have more personal responsibility for what's going on in this world. And most people don't want that. They just want to stay emotional children. They love it. Most of them. And another thing I say to people, and they get angry at me is I say, most people love the world the way that it is. Most people love this world the way that it is. And that is an absolute 100% true statement, and there is no one on this planet that can refute the truth of that statement. The reason most people love the way that the world is because if they did not love it and they actually wanted to do something about it, it could not stay the way that it is. It's by definition, more people have to love and accept the world the way that it is than want to change it for it to stay the way that it is, by definition. Because if willpower were actively being applied, when you say, I don't like how this is and I'm going to do something about it, then the dynamic would change. It would change actually very rapidly, But most people are totally content to just essentially live like a kept animal on this planet. They don't care about freedom. They don't care about truth. Just do a social experiment. I ask people to just do social experiments with other people. Ask them to write down the 3 things they value most in life. And they'll write down family, friends, and health usually, but you will never see truth or freedom in that equation anywhere. You'll never see it in there. Some people, you might get 1 or 2. Hardly anybody ever writes down the word truth. You ask people, write down 3 words that are the most important thing to you in life. If you got 1 in 200 people that write down the word truth, you're doing good. That's why the world is the way that it is, folks. People don't care about what's real. They don't care about what's true. They want to live in illusion. They want to live in fantasy. They want to hear what they want to hear about what's real. They want to hear everything's going to work out and be okay. They want to hear good always triumphs over evil. It's all nonsense. It does not work out that way. Things do not just magically work out without the application of willpower. Action is required to change what is going on in our life. Action is required to change the current human condition. Without action applied, knowledge is meaningless. You have to learn what the problems are, make a diagnosis, and then understand the solution lies in changing your mind and then changing other people's minds from the support of coercion, violence, and domination to an understanding of what real freedom and real responsibility entails in this life. And most people, they hear that and they want to run 1,000,000 miles an hour in the other direction from that, because they don't want to grow up. They don't want to be cosmic adults. They want to be little psychological infants that are kept like animals are kept. That's what they want. They don't want truth. They don't want the responsibility that comes along with understanding truth.
That's the truth.
Sadly.
Yes.